There was once a mysterious house in a huge corn maze. There was a group of teenage boys who dared to go into the house of corn. After about 15 minutes of driving through the maze, they reached the house. They had axes and hammers ready to destroy everything in the house. It was midnight and it was about 34 degrees outside. The door was jammed shut, so they beat it down with their axes. If you know anything about haunted things, you should never break them or take them. After the group of boys got into the house, there was a rusty and dusty chandelier on the ground, with glass all over the floor. Two of the guys went to get bottles of water, while one of them had stayed inside. Hey, we'll be right back. Hey, we'll be right back.
All right, then.
All right. See ya. We'll be back in a second. The two boys got back with water. They didn't see their friend, though. They thought he was trying to scare them, so they started to yell for him to come out. No response. Tap, tap, tap. Their hearts started racing whenever they saw him dead on the floor. They tried to leave, but heard footsteps above them, so they turned around. There was two boys standing by the door with knives. They heard footsteps above them. They turned back around, and both of the children were gone. The two guys ran into the bathroom, struggling to lock the door. The children were twisting the handle, and they begged for them to leave, and they would give them anything. But the children kept trying to open it. Suddenly, the door stopped. The two guys were confused, so they opened the door. They didn't see anybody, so they ran for their lives, running and sweating, thinking that the children would catch up. They soon got to the door and ran out, thinking they would never return again.
Sometimes they will get in their truck and look at the house for hours in silence. One day, they came back to the house, but then they saw a mysterious man go up to the house. Knock, knock, knock. The two boys were watching the man keep on knocking. Knock, knock, knock. Then a mysterious figure pulled him in by his shirt, and there was silence. The two boys walked up to the house and saw the two children still holding the bloody knives with blood dripping. The girls looked over at the boys and said, "I see you." And the boys ran as fast as they could. And the last thing they heard were the screams fainting away as they ran.